Welcome to another spooky edition of Team 4-Star Stream 4-Star. It's Team 4-Star Streams, Stream 4 TFS Gaming. You know, us.
The people that we are. Yes.
That's us. So October, rumor on the street is a spooky time of year, and is when you're supposed to do scary things.
I've heard that.
Now, normally when it comes to scary stuff, I am not much of an expert. It's not so much that I'm like, scared, but it's more I don't go out of my way to get like horror content and stuff like that. So usually I'm pretty behind the curve. But there's a little classic video game called Super Castlevania 4, not Kirby Superstar. Super Castlevania 4.
I mean, Kirby Superstar could also be spooky.
I mean, it does have a couple scary things. That Marks guy is creepy. But Super Castlevania 4 was a game I grew up with, and I know I have beaten. So we're going to see if I can do that tonight. I want to show you guys this game, because it's got, a kick-ass soundtrack. It's some of my favorite, this is... I know there's a ton of Castlevania games and lots of huge Castlevania fans. I think this and Portrait of Ruin are the only two I've played to completion. I've dabbled with, I think, all the NES ones and Symphony of the Night for like a little bit. But this one is my favorite because just the nostalgia it gives me, when it came out, how many times I've played it.
Ginseng.
Oh, do we have no game audio?
Well, that's fixed.
Cool.
The sound of silence is the scariest sound.
Absolutely.
Obviously.
It's the scariest part.
Yeah.
But for our good friend, Simon, his adventure has just begun. So this is our boy Simon. You know him. You love him.
Yep. He's got, wait, Simon, who's that? I am familiar only with PS1 and later Castlevania games, which all star various flavors of Alucard.
Alucard.
Yep.
Well, Alucard only shows up in this game if you hold a mirror up to it.
Ah.
But fortunately, Simon's here to cover what Alucard's missing. Now... It said this game has a sick soundtrack. We're about to kick off with one of its best. This song is so fucking good. Oh, that's right.
Now is this, I take that back. I may be familiar with this character. Is this the same Simon Belmont that palled around with Captain N and those boys?
Absolutely. That's why his picture is on our screen.
Okay, good. Oh, I didn't even see that. All right, good.
Yes, it is the very same Simon Belmont. And that mirror I mentioned, he might be old. These candles are, I think one of them is the boomerang, which is what we really want. Or there's none of them over here. Already got it. Never mind.
Somebody in chat was saying, how mad is Zito gonna be that we played Castlevania without him?
Hey man, he had the option to be here. He knew it was going. Oh wait, no, he didn't. It's Wednesday.
Yeah. I mean,
I guess technically he could.
He could, but that involves racing back home in time for the Unexpectables with no time for a decent meal in between.
Yeah.
So I do not blame him for not showing up for this.
Nor do I.
Yeah. So that said, Zito will likely not be making it to any of these Hallowednesday streams, but I know he has a spooky game that he wants to bring in, so that might be a Schrodinger's thing, or that might wind up being a Cash Fry thing. We haven't quite decided yet.
Hello Friday.
Ooh.
Get casually scared. That's right. So a mechanic I didn't know about until very recently. So your sub weapons, you can get like the +2 and 3 shot, so you can shoot multiples. But the only way you get that is by killing a certain number of enemies or breaking a certain number of candles with them, which I didn't realize was a factor. So for a long time, I thought it was just you had to luck out and get those level ups. Turns out there's a built-in system that I just actively ignored.
If it's any consolation, it took me literally years to figure out why the Master Sword only shoots out beams sometimes in Link to the Past.
Okay, no, I can understand that taking a second. Yeah. But something I don't like about this game, though, if you pick up another sub-weapon, not only does it just, force you to change sub-weapons, it loses your bonus that you got. So that's why you'll see me hitting some of these from far away, because I don't remember if they drop a sub-weapon, and if I get it on accident, I'm stuck with it. The best weapon in the game. So did you play this game much at all as a kid?
I think I might have rented it once or twice, but the Castlevania games, like, I love the aesthetic, but they always feel so stiff to play.
No, they definitely are. This game is definitely not above being stiff in some places.
The Castlevania that I put the most time into was probably, what was it, Dawn of Sorrows?
Okay.
Whichever one was a D and then an S, because that's what we did with DS
DS
games, yeah. I tried to get into Symphony of the Night, because that's the one that everybody says,
Everybody
oh,
loves
man.
Symphony of the Night, and I've messed with it. I recognize it as good, but it's the Castlevania era that started becoming more RPG than action game, I feel like, or kind of mixing a lot more RPG in it. And while I typically love that, when I'm in Castlevania, I just want to whip stuff. Even though I want to get that block. Then I can do this. It's so fun.
That is pretty good. Seems like the sort of mechanic that if Nintendo, well, I suppose this was always Konami, but if it came out now, it would involve some motion control chicanery.
Yeah, this would definitely be a Wiimote situation. Well, I accidentally got those daggers, doing exactly what I told myself to not do. But that's all right. These first sets of levels are pretty easy, even without the boomerang cheese. Woohoo! Got him. And like Mega Man, during this freeze frame, try to strike a cool pose. Not ruined it. Took out my whip.
Like how in Mario Brothers 3, you always have to jump
Yeah,
and grab the
exactly.
wand
Jump
in
to
midair.
grab that, yeah. Grab the wand with a jump. Grab this orb with a big whip pose. And look at this. This gives you the courtesy of telling you, hey, you're going to go through some woods. These bats represent a boss. And then you're going to go through some water. So you kind of have an idea of what this level's going to be. You're like, okay, woods, boss, water slide. Got it.
Chatter are saying, aren't we supposed to be getting a second season of the Netflix Castlevania series soon?
I think I heard something about that.
Let's see if I can't find that out.
I never watched that first season, actually. I heard it was good.
It's alright. It's billed as a season, but it's really more like a pilot movie.
I've also heard that. It was clearly like this was a movie, and then someone somewhere was like, you know, if we market this as a season.
October 26th, apparently.
Hey, that's not too far at all.
Yeah.
Just in time for the Halloween spirit. Leap of faith!
Flamer Eye says, Ben, I played through Silent Hill Shattered Memories, and God, what a bad game with a great story.
Yep! That was the vibe I got. I was actually kind of sad I missed your Shattered Memories stream because I remember initially liking the idea, but then realizing that I'm only really in danger when the spooky music or whatever kicks in, and it's like when you start getting chased.
Yep.
Made me suddenly realize that that is not what I want from Silent Hill. I want to always feel like something is going to jump out and get me.
I have no other Silent Hill experience to compare it to. People tell me that 2 is the one, but boy, it's if you didn't play a PS1 game coming up, it's rough to go back to most of them.
Yeah, I as a big fan of 2, going back to it can be tough.
And coming off of Shattered Memories, I was feeling very hype about the whole Silent Hill thing, and then the next one that came out was Downpour, and everything I have ever heard of
classic.
Downpour is don't play Downpour.
No, yeah, don't play Downpour.
So,
Can
yeah.
confirm. So we're once again level 3 crosses. Let's try to remember where weapons are. I know there's a stopwatch somewhere in here, which freezes time for a little bit, which sounds like it'd be real good, but you can't use it on bosses, and that's when sub-weapons really help. There it is. Just leave that in the queue.
Yeah, the other thing about Shattered Memories is that that's a game that you do not want to replay for the Telltale / Mass Effect reason of you.
Oh, you've seen behind this veil, and now you know.
Yeah, no, you want to maintain the illusion that you have a lot more input on the story than you actually do.
Yeah, it's real interesting to me how I've I feel like, and this is probably just part of being a kid and not having a ton of video games originally, but I feel like as a kid I could play Super Castlevania 4 like we're playing now. It's maybe a 2 to 3 hour game, and I would replay it dozens of times and just be like, nope, still good, still having fun. Whereas now it's if I have to replay something, it feels like it's the worst. All right, so check this out. Here's how good these are. Bye.
Nice.
Medusa, not that strong. I feel like, damn it! I thought that might have been an axe, so I wasn't sure, but I was like, no, I think it's further in.
Turn Swift, thank you for 22 months of sub support.
Thank you very much.
It's a good long time. Getting close to, got some folks getting close to unlocking that 2-year sub badge.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then when that happens, I might have to figure something out for 3 years.
Once someone crosses that barrier, there's no coming back.
Yeah.
Also, this is back in the good old days of video games where if you touch spikes, you are just dead. Hey. And the current on this little water slide thing is frequently reversing. Oh, hit him, hit him, hit him. Ah.
Isaac 3567 wondering what the best version of Tales of Symphonia to get is.
Okay. So if you have a GameCube just set up and ready to go and is not inconvenient at all to play, that's technically the best version, I think, because every other version since has not been able to get 60 frames a second, and that one just could natively. Barring that, the PC version has some mods that can get it up to 60 frames and has additional content. So if you're able to go that route, that works. Last but not least is PS3, which works. It's just at 20 to 30 frames a second, so it's not the best experience. All right. I'm doing pretty good so far. Haven't died. Making good time. But I think this is kind of like the last, what I would call easy level. Actually, I think most of this level starts becoming hard. This opening part's just pretty simple. But after this is when I feel like we get into real Castlevania.
Folks are pointing out that yeah, if you do have a Wii still plugged into your TV, that'll play GameCube games,
yep.
And that I've heard no complaints about the backwards compatibility on that one.
Yeah, the GameCube backwards compatibility, as far as I know, from the Wii, everything works hunky-dory. I think there might... I don't remember if games that had that weird GameCube microphone, if they work, but I feel like they do. Because the GameCube memory card slot's still there, and that's what that used.
Yeah.
Does this work? I can't remember. No. Check it out, physics.
Ooh.
That's how you know this is an advanced game.
Yeah, I imagine getting GameCube games running on the Switch, Lionheart Moore saying if only the Switch came with GameCube Virtual Console. I imagine that's something that would have to involve a lot of work on a game-by-game basis.
Yeah.
That's...
And then if they did that, how could they sell you Mario Galaxy for the Switch edition?
I mean, I think that's kind of the thing, is it would take so much work to get it working at all that at that point they might as well throw a couple of extra levels on there and charge you $40 for it or however much.
As much as I love backwards compatibility, I also look at it as a thing where it's the game system basically admitting, and if you don't like this one, you can still play your old stuff.
Yeah, I always liked backwards compatibility as an incentive to jump ship from one console line to another. Because, like, I didn't have an Xbox, but when I got my 360...
Now you had this whole Xbox library to work from.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what those little fuzzy balls are supposed to be. Don't know what Halloween-themed monster those are, but they can't die, and that's real annoying, because they like to just hang out on platforms, so you gotta move.
Jacodo X is absolutely correct. Mario Maker for the Switch should be a thing by now. Why isn't it?
Yep.
That is... I really want to get rid of my Wii U, and I will not as long as I can't play that game anywhere else.
So long as I can't do that somewhere else. I mean, you can do it on your 3DS, Ben.
No, I can't. Also, I don't want to keep my fucking 3DS around either.
The dagger's coming out. Alright, I've had my heart broken here enough times. I know for sure, dagger. Because this is the level that I start dying on. Because, guess what? In this game, once the screen moves up, everything below it is now a death zone.
Nah.
So, as you're moving your way up, more and more of the stage is now just instant death if you touch it. Since I didn't play them a ton, I can't remember if the swinging on stuff, I'm pretty sure that's new to this game. I think that was this one's contribution, if I had to guess. I think you can get through those, but if you just wait for a few to fall, they stop.
Yeah, it sounds like the smarter strat. We're not looking to set any world records here.
Exactly. Ooh, and that early SNES frame rate, though. Damn it. meat would be there.
It's kind of impressive that they managed to properly emulate the lag on a SNES Classic.
SNES Classic, yeah.
Turns out it takes way more processor power to accurately emulate lag. Oh man. Oh, okay, it disappears. Good.
Yeah, if you give items you don't want enough time, they will go away. This place sucks because when you swing on this thing, there is a chance that right off screen a fishman spawns, and if you're swinging too low, you collide with him and die.
Oh man.
So you have to swing up, and it's over. Ugh. Yeah, that guy can sometimes spawn a little closer. That one right there that's facing the other way. You will just bap right into him and die. Don't shoot me, don't shoot me!
CG with the deep cuts calling out Zombies Ate My Neighbors for the SNES. You ever play that one?
I played it a little bit, not very much. Did it come out on the Genesis as well?
It may have.
Because I feel like I played that on the Sega channel, if you remember that.
Oh, yeah, I do. Man, my next door neighbors got the Sega channel, because I was a SNES kid. But my next door neighbors got the Sega channel, and I used to babysit for their youngest son. And that was the sweetest gig.
That does sound good.
Get to catch up on all those Genesis games that I missed out on.
Okay, we're actually making really good progress to this level. Normally I die on those segments like 2 or 3 times.
Ah, nice. But yeah, if we, I know Nick has something that he wants to bring in next Wednesday, and Zito has something, but probably won't be able to make it happen on a Wednesday because of Unexpectables. But if we have another slot for a Hallowednesday in October, I might see about bringing in some Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Because yeah, that is a nostalgia trip and a half.
Yeah, I have definitely not put very much time into it. Like, I've played it little enough to be like, I think I played it. Oh, damn. Thank God those blocks weren't completely off screen yet. Okay, here we go. I think there's some dudes up here that like to knock me off stuff. Some little birds. There we go. If I can kill the 3 of them. All right, good. I think from here on out, I'm actually pretty safe on this level. Because naturally, if you're hit, hey, you don't land on stairs and you'll just fall to your doom. No! There we go. I think I can... Come on! Ah, their heads are too high. There we go.
But yeah,
Got
so there may be ways of loading more games onto SNES Classics for those that care to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, get up to such chicanery.
That doesn't surprise me at all, but
yeah,
seems like some dark magic I may need to look into.
And so you can load Link to the Past randomizer on it.
Onto us. Oh man.
But
although you'd have to, the seed would have to probably need to be
yeah, because it just generates a ROM file, so you would have to like load up however many seeds. Like each seed is a separate ROM file. But serious runners don't do it though because the SNES Classic does not properly emulate lag. So none of your runs are like race legal.
Gotcha.
Unless you're doing it on either original hardware, which can also be done if you're insane and have a lot of money to dedicate to it.
I've made all of these cartridges with different randomizers on it.
So yeah, either that or on exactly 3, I think, emulators on PC, if you have hardware good enough to do it, but just like you can hack a PSP and play randomizer on that, but it's not going to be a good experience.
No!
Oh!
As soon as I saw me going towards those stairs, I knew. And now I've lost that cross. I've lost all my whip power-ups. Dying in this game is mean.
Punishing, it seems like.
No! You have to like press jump again, like just as you land to not die there. Like I said, it was real good I didn't die in those earlier levels, because here's when the game starts being like, okay, we're done teaching you. Now it's time for everything to really be mean.
I agree, Blaze Reborn. SNES emulation on the PSP is still pretty wonky. I may in fact have recently purchased a PSP to be able to play randomizer, say, on a plane.
On the go!
Yeah. And it turns out that's not the way to do it. And now I'm wondering, do I want to double down on this poor decision and try a Vita and see if that's a better option?
The answer is yes. That guy's got a hell of an arm.
Because here's the thing, I can play randomizer on my Microsoft Surface, but it involves plugging a USB controller into my Surface and setting it up on a Surface. It's not something I can hold in my hands while playing.
I know the timing isn't as tight as I think it is, but man, it's just so scary when you're coming up on it. Okay, this guy can sometimes be annoying. Please don't let something fall on me. Cool!
Hey.
We got it. We were close to dying, but we did it. This level isn't over yet, though. Are you ready to fucking see what Mode 7 is capable of?
Oh.
Because that's what I think this stage was about.
Oh.
This was the... Oh, you don't even know. This is a Super Nintendo.
Yep. This is the... Oh, we're putting this clip in all the ads.
This is the kid in shades and various neon triangle shirt going, the stage can spin!
Grant, would you say you are playing with power?
I am now.
Superpower, even?
Perhaps. I'm a couple years early for it, but I think it's about time we either get in or get out. Pretty sure that was the 64 marketing scheme.
Sounds right.
We have the power to turn your stages. But don't touch the spikes. All right. Now the real Mode 7.
Oh, man. Okay, yep, this is all tickling things in the back of my brain.
You just realized your new Nintendo console can do way more than you thought it could. That's at this stage gets some of the worst slowdown, I think.
Yeah.
Anytime a skeleton shows up, that background. Which also, I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be. Like, I don't know where in a castle you would find this room. Or I guess on your way into one. Also, if Simon doesn't have a crawl animation in the new Smash game, completely botched it. I think up here. That's a big heart. This one, I'm pretty sure, is what I'm looking for. Oh! I thought I could make it. I know it's possible, but the timing is very tight. I shouldn't have gone for it. I should have just waited. now I got this rinky-dink whip.
Ooh, we got a Limes raid. How's it going, Limeys?
Yo!
I'm assuming that's what they call
Yeah,
themselves.
no, I like it. Quite lime-alicious of you. Let's just chill out in this cubby hole for a little bit. And then try to break his... No! Let's see if we can't get at least 2 of these getting thrown. This room has nothing.
Here's your useless trivia for the night. The reason that British people are called limeys is because back in the olden days, British sailors would pack barrels of limes for the vitamin C to keep from getting scurvy. Lemons and oranges were both better for that purpose, but limes were cheaper, so that's what they used.
Ah, so they were cheap. Oh boy. All right, we're waiting for a ride. I kind of hate when games do this, when they're just like, hey, here's this segment that's not exactly hard, it's just, don't... Damn it!
Yeah, he says.
yeah, not exactly hard. Whoops.
But that's the thing, it's not exactly hard, but you get impatient.
Yeah.
It's, okay, can we... No,
Yeah.
I get it, though.
It's like, I understand, this is... stuff slowly floating into the sky. Sometimes it's just a dead end and will kill you, like if you try to jump in that one.
CG, that does not make Doctor Who a timey-wimey limey, because the Doctor is from Gallifrey.
Got him.
Meow the Nin, dropping 500 bits, says, I was born the same year the SNES came out, but the FF5 Mode 7 opening still takes me back to my first time seeing it. Is that FF5 as in Final Fantasy V? Where were you living back in the 90s?
Yeah. Maybe they forgot an I in their 6. This is Dracula's elevator. It's probably in desperate need of repair. We're just not going to go for those extra hearts. Throw stuff at him, but I'll go out of my way to grab them.
No, chat, you can tell I'm not a real Doctor Who fan. I didn't correct him for calling the Doctor Doctor Who like an asshole. Even though, you know, the show did it for 18 years. So, fuck people who correct people over that.
If it was good enough for the show, it's good enough for me.
Things I learned from honest trailers.
So we're out of live, so if I die to this dude, we're doing this whole level again. This guy does an absurd amount of damage, in my opinion. Woo! Okay.
Yeah!
Get that poster shot. All right. Now we've got 1 life, meaning if I make significant progress into the stage and just happened to die along the way, back to start.
All
not,
right.
Not start of the game, obviously, but
Okay.
of the level. Oh wait, is this level? This level I shouldn't die in.
That's right. This is back when you had lives and continues, and
Yeah.
during that, looking back on it, absurdly long stretch before game designers realized, oh wait, we're not actually designing for arcades anymore.
Yeah.
These systems are silly.
That's right. Game overs only make sense when they have to pay again. I mean, I think there's something to be said about having stakes.
Yeah.
But that should also be an optional thing, in my opinion. There should definitely be a means to just be like, hey, you know what? I can just die a bunch of times. It's fine. No! Damn you, dagger. One of these days I will memorize. Well, probably not, because I play this game. I haven't played this game in like 12 years, but maybe someday I'll remember where all the daggers are. Shit. This is bad. This is real bad.
Ooh.
Remember I said I shouldn't die there? That shouldn't have happened. But hey, now we got 4 lives. I'd already lost the boomerang. Getting whip power-ups just takes getting 8 hearts. Hey! It's like they knew. Also, I can't wait to get to the next boss, because I think their name you will greatly appreciate.
Yeah.
I'll tell it to you when we see him.
Also, Sanosuke DA, thank you for the gift sub to Jingosh the Flory.
Yo! Welcome. Okay, you don't die to a dagger guy. A fellow whipsman. These are the skeletons of all the other Belmonts who made it. As a kid, I thought this part coming up was so spooky. First of all, this just sound in the background. We can't hear it very well, but it's just a very low rumble.
Mm-hmm.
But then we got these statues over here. It's like, nice statue. Uh-oh, something bad's coming. As a kid, that little bit of environmental storytelling went a long way. Now we got a new map, because we've made it into the castle. We're actually in there. Up to this point, we've just been on our way.
We've been doing nothing but Vania.
Yeah, we finally got to the castle part.
And Probate with a 22nd month of subs asking, can I get some of that wall chicken?
Yo, if we see some wall chicken. Actually, I feel like the meat in this looks big enough that I feel like it is a mammal. I could be wrong, but... Water's probably gonna get it in the daggers, but oh well. Dracula loves having bats in his castle. It's just a theme with him, I guess.
Every couple months, he'd send some mummies out to harvest that precious guano.
There is a mummy boss in this game, and it's in a really weird place. Are you ready to fucking jump on some chandeliers?
Do it!
Let's go! This part I'm kind of terrible at.
Oh man.
Again, this ain't your Nintendo Entertainment System. This machine is super.
XXGV1212 with a brand new sub.
Yo.
Welcome aboard. Welcome to the. I'm used to doing this for at the table. Welcome to the crew.
Yep, same.
I guess it still works.
Oh yeah, we can still be a crew.
Yeah. There's all kinds of crews. Tom Cruise, Terry Crews.
And you know what? I'd give thumbs up to any of them. Cast and crews around. That little candle that falls off is a hitbox, so be wary.
Oh man.
Secret room.
Ooh.
Ow.
Troy 122, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome aboard.
I know there's a boomerang down here somewhere. Take that, ghost dog. That's right. I give you multiple powers down here.
Oh.
Damn it.
Oh.
Oh well. Oh, you take 4 hits.
Jake Hoggins asking, what do you think of James Gunn on Suicide Squad 2?
I ain't against it.
Yeah, I mean, look. Suicide Squad 2 is probably going to suck no matter what, so it's not like...
Don't think he's gonna save it.
I don't think he's going to save it. I certainly don't think he's going to hurt it either.
For me, my thought is, I've never been like a big Galaxy or Guardians of the Galaxy guy. I like the Guardians movies, so I feel like I can attribute at least a decent amount of that to James Gunn.
Yeah. But I'm reminded of when Bryan Singer jumped ship from X-Men 3 to Superman Returns, and then both movies wound up sucking. The only difference is James Gunn is a good person.
This is a bad place to be.
So, you know, wish him the best.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong, and his movie will be awesome, and that'd be great.
Yeah. Like, I've been more of a fan of the Marvel movies, but make no mistake, I'd be thrilled if DC movies I felt were also good.
Yeah, if there were some, you know, competition in this space, sure, why
Yeah.
not?
Because I have not thought less of the recent DC movies out of spite. Here we go. Woo! The stage is called the ballroom, and while I can get that at the beginning, I feel like this is not a ballroom anymore. No, get away!
Is there a trailer out for Shazam? Or is it
Yes.
just... Okay.
There's been one trailer, and I think it actually looks pretty good.
Okay, that's the scuttlebutt I've been hearing.
Yeah, it feels like it's got the kind of tone I would like for that.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Nothing says they couldn't have put all the good parts in the trailer,
Yeah.
but extra life, no fear of being used continues for a bit.
I'm glad to hear that they... Seems like they're not trying to go grimdark with it, which...
Yeah.
No, if you're making a fucking Shazam movie,
Yeah,
you gotta
there's
know
no
what
way.
you're doing.
Don't be grabbed by those hands. Oh. And that's why.
So they just like phase into the background there?
Basically, yeah,
Huh.
they're just there phasing in and out, and if you get grabbed, that skeleton suddenly becomes real and hits you, and then gets to be a ghost again as soon as the hands go away.
Yeah, dick
So
move.
it's just don't touch them. I think there's like a brief window where you can smack the skeleton, but it's safer to just ignore it altogether.
Twisted Punisher, thanks for the Prime sub.
Woo!
Go grab a drink from the kitchen. You want anything?
No, I should be good. I got water. Thank you, though. Oh, boy. I think they just drop a free one up here. So if I can make sure I can consistently get there, I know I'm safe. Of course, these guys are going to ruin it, aren't they? There. Look at that. Free lives. Right. Okay, Ben. This is the boss I was talking about. We have these two ghostly dancing figures. Their names are Paula Abgul and Freda Scare.
That is amazing.
This is canon. This is not just like a joke the community has made. That is their names in the credits. But they're kind of tough if I don't have a...
Seems like it.
health. I lose that fight. Now I have no sub-weapons! Like, what's tough is this part before them, because those ghosts just spawn at random. And you can kill them, but they take a couple hits and they do not slow down. What? Luckily, though, there's an extra life right here. And as far as I know, you can get that as many times as you need when you die.
Now, I like Paula Abgul just fine, but I think she did her best work with MC Scatbat.
That's what they call Dracula on the weekends. Come on. There we go.
Ooh, nice.
Separated for eternity.
Yeah! Strike that pose!
Look at me! Coming in for that swing. Now it's time for the library. This has like a fun little... This I think is like the happiest sounding song in the game. Like, it almost sounds like everyone in this library is sort of having a good time and you're showing up to ruin it. Because nothing about it sounds scary or ominous.
Oh my god, the library in Dragon Quest XI is the best.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm trying to remember. Is it the... I remember there being a library in, like, the wintry area. Is that the one? Okay, yeah.
Where everybody's just going about their business. There's the dragon monster, like...
Oh, yeah, just chilling out and, like, teaching people.
Yep.
Or teaching some other monsters and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've been critical pathing that game and avoiding grinding as much as possible anyway. But I just slowed down and took my time in that area.
Just to look
just
at
like,
everything.
Yeah. Like, I can't imagine attacking these guys.
They're just here learning.
Yeah. What kind of monster?
They're just here to study. finals are tomorrow. And if they're going to Monster Prom, they have to.
By the way, guys, stay tuned to the TFS Gaming channel tomorrow. Scott and I might be going to Monster Prom.
Ooh. As a kid, I could never really tell what those ghosts were supposed to be, but now that I look at them, they kind of look like little dinosaur skeletons. They show up again. Oh boy. Kind of got in the thick of it there. Woo! Stay away from me. Okay, I knew there was meat somewhere. Nope. You guys just enjoy your time in the library. Damn. Thought I could get him without getting hit. Ooh. These red ones keep getting back up. Shit! Oh! Such a dick move. They put them in places where you know you want to hit them. No, come back, book. I haven't fought the boss here without those boomerangs in a while. I hope I can do it. But yeah, that meat looks bigger to me than like a wall chicken. I feel like that's like a wall roast beef or something.
Yeah.
Take that. Ah, it's a wall turkey.
Ah.
Okay.
Woo-hoo-hoo. It's Wall Thanksgiving. Hey, you're right. This music, I feel like I should be playing Stardew Valley or something.
Yeah, like this. And then there's this terrifying centipede monster in here that just loves to slow down the frame rate. Check this out. Oh no. I gotta fall. There we go. Later, pal. Also, I love when they line things like this up. Thank you. She has a little hand that'll grab you when you walk by if you don't smack her.
Silly old lady, paintings aren't supposed to move.
Exactly. Can't set up 3 falling statues in a row and expect me to hit them. I love just flailing. It does less damage than a swing, but... yeah, it just looks so silly. I'm the chosen Belmont! Okay, here comes boss guy, and I'm going in with half health. This is not a good look.
Great.
Let's see what we do.
Do it.
Just gonna stand up here and hope you can't swing at me.
Oh, turns out he can swing at you.
Ow!
Damn.
That's a throw. Yo, but we're doing some damage.
Yeah?
Get rid of that axe. I think with his sword, he's way less mobile.
Oh, yeah! Nice.
Not quite the swing. Lining it up, though. He's kind of got his hand out there like, yeah, right about there is where I'm going to whip. And with that, we've destroyed the monster's knowledge and torn down their library. They shall never learn to read. The monster school children have nothing left to be taught. Okay. So today when I was messing with this, trying to see if I could... That's right. Don't want to jump there. When I was messing with this, seeing how far I could get, this was the level that started breaking me. This place has a lot of fuck you moments. There's just a lot of spots where if you hit at just the wrong time, you'll fall off to your doom or knocked into spikes. Things attacking you through walls, that kind of stuff. Also, I'm glad that Dracula keeps his dungeon right next to his library. That's right, this stuff isn't instant death, but if you stay in it for like more than a second or two, you sink.
Well, yeah, where else is he going to send people who return overdue books?
You dad tried to read this human literature? To the dungeons! Now this jump is tricky, because those spikes are hitboxes on their sides. Even though I have nothing. Oh, yeah! Wall turkey. Oh boy. No! Ooh. That's right. Not instant death, just hurts on contact. Worth it. Maybe not. Maybe not. Definitely not. Okay, but we're in area 2, so we've already reached the checkpoint.
CG asking, is this a game that could be beaten in one stream? I mean, passive voice could be beaten by someone in one stream?
Absolutely.
Certainly.
Very possible. Am I doing it today? I don't know what time it is, but I'm making pretty good progress, honestly.
Yeah, I've only been going for an hour.
Okay, yeah, we are definitely more than halfway through this game. So if I can keep this pace, I should actually be able to finish this. It's just, that's a lot to ask with these levels coming up.
Yeah.
Jump it!
My heart was in my throat on that one.
Yeah, that's a very ambiguous jump. I don't know if there's like an easier way around it. Actually, I think I might be able to just drop down from the other side. If I have to do this again, I'll try to keep that in mind. Yeah, Chaos. The speed, the current, I don't know what the current world record is, but I watched a speed run last night at a GDQ. Just an archive of it, and the guy messed up a couple times and still managed to do it in like a half hour, so I am no speedrunner, though.
I don't know where you are.
Yes.
Okay, that was him.
Yeah, there's like a little spark. So that's how I knew it was. Oh shit! That's right. I forgot those things. Oh no! This has gone real bad.
Oh!
Damn it! All right, not too far back. Don't have our boomerang anymore, but we hadn't gotten any power-ups for it anyway, so. Yeet. Nope, that's not gonna work. I was like, can you crawl under that? But hey, now we know. Which... I love those little guys in the chains back there just shaking. Hey, let me out! I'm a frightened skeleton man. Oh, come on! That seems like it's set up to be crouched under.
Yeah, I see what you mean about the fuck you spots.
Yeah. Like, I feel like this stage is designed with places of like, oh no, you can safely make this. And you can't. That or your timing has to be very, very, very close. Keep forgetting this lets me just walk through things with impunity. Come on, you can't put an acid drop right there. There's no way I can time that. Good thing I didn't have a thing to be sad to lose. Okay. Now these ones you can crawl under. I thought you had to time this before, because those are instant death spikes, of course.
Oh, of course.
But when I learned that you could just do this and just power walking.
You avoid instant death and firm up your glutes and hammies.
Yeah. Really? No wall turkey at the end of that? Oh, and here's
boy.
a standby. And this is all in one section.
Yep, yeah. Have fun going back to the beginning of this.
Yep. Yeah, I've got 2 more chances at this, more or less. Like I said, this was the stage that started to break me. On my run back home, I was like about an hour 10 in at this point, going, shit, there's no way this happens. So the fact that we're already here. I can't. No! See you, Spikes. Ah! Ooh, every time! No! Stop it!
Jakarta points out that you are on a SNES Classic. You have the ability to rewind if you want to cheese it.
Oh, that's true. Shit, I do have that power. Depending on how far we get, I might. So I keep forgetting I can cheat. Yeah, Mr. Timmy G, that was a totally intentional power or damage boost right there.
Yep. Speedrun strats, it's
Shit!
RNG manipulation.
I forgot that was a thing! No!
Oh.
Ah!
Oh.
Alright, luckily the boss here I think is pretty easy. That said, I have very little.
Yeah. Hey, Frankie.
This is Frankenstein. Shit.
Frankenstein was
What?
doing the.
I don't remember this one.
Oh.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, come on. I need you to whip straight up, Simon.
So was Frankenstein doing the blazer over turtleneck thing before Steve Jobs?
I think so.
All right.
If you want a real free thinker. Move, 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 move. No! I tried to get the acid. Well, okay, a little bit of backtracking. Forgot those drop. Oh, they went down. I thought it was going to slow up. Luckily, after this, there are only, I want to say 3 or 4 stages, so honestly, we're still making pretty good time.
D-Scale has a birthday, has a very special birthday request.
Okay.
Which I shall be happy to oblige.
Go ahead.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy, happy birthday from Applebee's to you. It was our birthday, so we could party too. Hey, happy birthday.
What are you saying? That is a very genuine recording of the Applebee's birthday song.
There you go, D-Scale. There's your birthday song.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I like it. No, come on! Don't cry your bloody tears on me. You're just gonna be a problem if I don't kill you now.
That's right, Jess. 4, 3, 2, 1. This is basically Wednesday, right?
More or less. Shouldn't have gotten on this thing. This was a bad call. I think I'm still alive.
Zombified Freak Gaming, if you can mod Dragon Ball Fighters with Dragon Ball Z abridged voices, then go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were looking into it for a while and found out that it was more intensive than previously anticipated.
Yes.
And also fewer people would be able to enjoy it because of you can't mod whilst playing online. So we decided that we wouldn't put the that our energies were best spent elsewhere, but if you want to go for it, then hey, I look forward to seeing it.
If you have the means and the know-how.
Yeah, absolutely. It is definitely something that we've been very interested in making happen.
It wasn't enough that we had these little bone snakes. We also had to spit fire. Oh no! No!
Oh, that's horrible.
Ah, back to the beginning.
Don't even have the decency to kill you outright. Make you dance like a puppet.
Yeah. And watch him come into this acid pool and suffer. In the Japanese version, the liquid is red. I assume American audiences thought it might be blood, so they changed it. low swing.
That's something that tripped me the fuck up when I first played Street Fighter 2. What do you mean you can't duck under fireballs?
Yeah.
Why would you even be able to duck if you can't duck under fireballs?
Yeah. What? Well, then what else am I using this duck for?
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
This guy is the fucking worst. He's in a perfectly
Oh my god.
frustrating place with a friend. I don't think I can reach him with my chain without getting impaled. And these things tend to take a few hits.
Yeah.
Okay. There was some turkey there. But yeah, you can kind of tell how far I would frequently get as a kid versus the stages I am less familiar with where I'm in danger. Woo! Ah, missed it. Tried to wait it out. Did not work. Fuck! I thought I had to hit a checkpoint right there. Extend my whip.
So we meet again.
Yeah. I need you to not be firing at me.
Now, we began this stream under the proposition that this was a good game.
Right.
Have you considered that it may, in fact, be a bad game?
No, Ben. This is still a great video game. I'm just bad at it.
Ah.
I've witnessed this game be beaten with minimal difficulty. I know it's possible. Clearly, I am the one who is flawed. And plus, how can a game with this be bad?
You raise a good point.
Looks very much like a wall turkey spot.
Aco 620, there is a reason why Grant isn't cheesing that section with the rewind. It's called pride. It's a finite resource, and we'll let you know when it's run out.
I'm gonna let you know, tank is running low. Honestly, if we get to section 2 and I've got a decent setup, there might be a save state coming. Just die, you ugly eyeball! Maybe bring another one. Let's just move. Let's just move. I'll get you eventually.
Son of a bitch.
No! Okay, maybe this isn't working.
Seemed like a good idea at the time. Much like this.
Okay, that time I did it to myself. Whew. Oh no! There's supposed to be food there, but I must have accidentally hit that candle in my flailing. Luckily, I'm pretty sure up these stairs is the checkpoint. No, wait, I got further than this in a previous run. Yeah, this is the last run of section 1. Head. There we go. You had a friend? He didn't feel the cross? I think what extra hurts is that hearts are like your sub-weapon ammo, and I'm used to thinking of that as health. So whenever I'm like, oh, thank God, hearts, and it's like, oh, this means nothing.
Yeah, that was also something that tripped me up about Castlevania games back in the day. I would continually feel like I was getting ripped off.
Luckily, I just got an extra life there, and we're gonna use it right now. Woo! No. Section 2 is right here. I definitely need to keep that boomerang in mind for future runs. So, oh, that's why we don't drop down there. Okay. Man, and I got to the boss of this stage and everything and had to die there. We were on our way out. Okay, don't fall for it.
Back here with our Wiggly boys.
Hey, I remember you. Could you let me out this time? Nope, that's it. Thought I could whip that eye into shape. But luckily we're here in part 2 now, so. And this is only a 2-parter stage, so. Man, I have to crawl under that guy.
Yeah.
Or maybe that. Oh, these slow-moving spikes! Timed up with that acid drop.
Hey, but you got that dagger.
Hey, you know what? It's the little victories. Holding down. And look at that, we have full health.
Yeah.
Okay, since this spot is actually bullshit, here's where we're gonna make our save. There. Because this is just literally random. There is no pattern to it. Oh, thank God we made it.
See, and now that you know you have it, you won't need it.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just do this.
Seems to be working out all right.
I can play this game. Oh, no, never mind. I'm out. But we're almost there. Just power through it. Yeah! Eat a dick, Frankenstein!
Didn't get to summon your bullshit friend this time.
No second Frankie. All right. Now that we've made it through the dungeon sewer, whatever that is, it's time for us to go to where most journeymen would stop their adventure, the vault.
Ooh.
I love this stage's song because it changes a lot. It starts off with a very creepy, like slow, low tone, then kind of gets all synthy, and then gets real funky. Yeah. Time to funk in this vault.
All right, all right. Does seem like a lot of Castlevania music is kind of a slow burn.
Yeah.
Builds.
Movements, if you will.
Yeah.
I feel like there's something that I want on that candle. No. Fuck you, Bat. I knew you were there.
Woo! Probate! Dropping 10,000 bits, tell us to get out of his room! Thank you,
No,
Probate.
We are going to invade. Look at all these bits you just have scattered on the floor.
Do you have any idea how many SNES classics these bits will buy?
Oop, shouldn't have done that.
That's right, it's fine. We're just cleaning your room for you. We're
Yeah.
just picking up the bits and bobs that are lying around.
And look at all these ghosts just constantly floating up like some
Yeah.
sort of filter. Oh, I got an arc too, buddy. Haha, now I despawned you. Yeah, no!
Oh!
Can't remember what's up there, but I feel like it's good. Oh, are we just too short? That's villainous.
Oh, man. You can't get back up on that platform, I take it?
Nope.
Nuts.
I have an idea. Nope. I was like, maybe it'll let me whip through a stage. Ah! Nope.
Oh, no!
Tried to jump and swipe because I know that doesn't slow you down. But I swiped too early.
The dwarves swiped too early and
Yes.
too greedily.
Too greedily and not jumpy enough. That skeleton. Always ready to just... Oh no, Simon's here. Guess I'm out.
Happy Spooktober to you, Stoop Kid. Thank you for the 22 months of subbage.
Woo! Oh. Just forget it. I feel like that's probably where they're hiding a boomerang or something, is why I'm desperate to try, but... Okay, we can kill this guy first so he can't knock us off. Actually. No, come back! You were right there. Yeah. Let's respawn. Yep. Alright, let's just go for it! Or not. I hate those spots where the ground just falls out under you for a second. Uh-oh.
Oh, dear.
I hope that's not just, you're dead. But this is a good game, so it might be! Okay, let's see if we can make it over there.
No! Oh.
Luckily, we were, I think, still in part of that. But hey, after this, it is a clock tower and then Dracula's tower, so we're almost there. I promise. Cancel. Jeez. Letting those bones hit me that whole time. Nope, that didn't work. Don't worry about going up there. It's a death sentence! No! That bat swoops. He's got some verticality to him. I'm used to him just doing that.
I have myself a nature break. Be right back.
Go for it. I will continue to face Probate's room. See, like, I feel like this stage could work in, like, any kind of game, but they're like, well, we have to be a Castlevania game, so we're going to put ghosts floating up. Whew. Alright, slow and steady. Come at me, bat. Skeletons start throwing stuff. Come on, face the right way, Simon. This is definitely the area of the game, though, that I've played the least. As a kid, I don't remember getting past that dungeon area very much. Really? No turkey. Huh. Ah! Almost had it. What? How? I didn't step on it that time. Oh, but we made it. Really thought that bat was gonna fuck over my day. Hey, you know what? We made it. Let's cheat. Because we can, and I'm bad at games. And if last game, or if last stage is any indication, if I cheat, I won't need to cheat anymore. We've made actual progress to the point where I went ahead and did another save state. That's right, Mega Man. This is the spookiest stream. How much scarier does it get than a haunted vault
Ooh,
with skeletons gold?
the materialism. Ooh.
Behold the death of capitalism. Woo. Indiana Jones.
So here's what I always wondered. And when I say always, I mean ever since I used to do a live reading of Christmas Carol around Christmas. So Jacob Marley died, was sentenced to eternal torment, but was given the chance to save the soul of his best friend in life, Ebenezer Scrooge. If Scrooge had died first, would he have been subject to eternal torment, but given the chance to save Jacob Marley? So it was a cosmic coin flip which one of them would be eternally tormented and which would be given a chance at redemption.
Despite Scrooge being the asshole.
I mean, they were both assholes.
Okay. It's been a long ass time since I've actually heard the Christmas Carol story proper. I just remember Scrooge being a dick and then later on saying Merry Christmas to us everyone or whatever.
Yeah, so Scrooge is visited by three ghosts, right?
Yes.
But he's actually visited by four ghosts, because before anything else, he gets visited by his old partner.
Yeah, all
since
right.
deceased, Jacob Marley. Unless you're watching the superior version, which is, of course, the Muppets version,
Right.
in which case it's Jacob and Robert Marley, because they're played by Statler and Waldorf.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you're watching the canonical version, the brothers Marley,
Okay.
one of them being a clever homage to the reggae musician Bob Marley, of course.
Robbie Marley, we call him.
Yep.
Really don't want to lose these boomerang crosses. If I jump on those stairs now, they will lead to my doom. Okay. Boomerang, triple level. This is a good place to cheat. Again, knew it would be pretty clear when that whole pride stat ran out. I am the bat of greed! Your avarice has given me form, Dracula. Those little itty bitty gold flecks he's dropping, no pain.
That's
Stuff that pops up when I
that's
whip
right,
him.
Spin Kick X. That is the Probat.
Oh shit, it's Probat. No, swoop down.
Probate with another 5,000 bits. If you don't leave now, I'll give you such a pinch.
Get boomerang, Probat.
Nice.
Getting them whips. Oh yeah, we got plenty of time. I'm liking the look of this. Because hey, guess what? I consider that the end of Act 2. Oh wait, sorry. The cutscene forces him to be down at the bottom of the stairs to start walking up. Now, you're gonna start hearing some fucking Castlevania music. If this stuff hadn't already been Castlevania enough for you, this next track, good old Bloody Tears, jumps right into it. This to me, like child brain me, who always framed every game in movies. This is like the okay, like Simon is storming the final place stage. At this point, if Dracula is paying attention, he now knows he's kind of in trouble because you've made it so far.
Dracula's somewhere looking into a crystal ball,
Yeah.
going, "No, you fools! Stop him!
Stop him at the clock! Our tower is our final. Ah, damn it! Tower is our final defense.
Time's run out for this clock, Dracula."
It's like a secret 3D element to those gears, so you can go on the fast side. That's right, I did kill his money bat, so now he's real upset. Woo-hoo. And this is also the stage where they're like, hey, I hope you remember how to do everything. Ooh, and I hope you like your frame rates.
Probate. Welcome to the clock tower, Belmont. Though I'm afraid your time is up. The bell tolls for thee.
Damn you, Dracula.
Can he say that? In a kid's cartoon?
Darn you, Dracula.
There we go.
Curses, Belmont! Better than nothing. I know I said it wasn't earlier, but I've also been guilty of being wrong. So much shit flying! Woo! Nope, get up there.
Megamon says, wait, where's the annoying talking animal sidekick? In Captain N, every character was the annoying talking animal sidekick.
It's true. Yoink. Alright, now the spot that ever since you realized you could hang on stuff in this game that you knew was coming somewhere.
Yep.
Oh god.
Ooh.
Please don't die then. Let's dangle! I'm pretty sure that's a stopwatch, so I don't want to go up there. Ah! So I don't want that. Give Simon a haircut on that one. This is food, yep. Yeah. Fuck! No! Woo! Give me a second. Because that should have been bad. You were there. Oh, you're in a bad place because if I accidentally whip one of those, it'll think I'm trying to latch it. Eventually we'll get you. There! Alright. Pretty sure. Boss fight time. So you know what? We're gonna save again, because I remember this guy having a lot of assholey stuff. And we've got those boomerangs. This is a good place to be.
All right.
Yeah, he can bounce you off like that. But luckily, when you're down here, you're pretty safe. You just can't do much damage to him.
Looks like you're about to be all wrapped up, Belmont.
No, Dracula, it's I who's going to wrap up this beast once and for all.
I'll make you cry for Mummy.
Check me out, look at these pecs! No, Death isn't chilling out in this clock tower, but Death does show up. Alright, I think this is the last actual level of the game. I think this stage ends with a boss rush, and we'll be done.
So you've made a couple of save states. Have you actually had to load from one?
Not yet.
Hey,
So you know what? I'll
might do this honest.
yeah. I'll count that. I'm really tempted to try and just jump down these stairs. 'Cause I don't remember. I feel like there's some safe spots and then there are some not safe spots. Yeah. Then we got trips boomies. Would you have led to my doom? If I would have been on the far end. Oh, actually, no. There's ground all the way through here.
Don't lose your head, Belmont.
Another good classic Castlevania track. All right, you ready for some real slowdown?
Let's do it. Bats off to you, Belmont.
Pretty sure if you're like frame perfect on it, you can be jumping and whipping them.
That seems like a bad idea.
But yeah, you can also just keep moving and not stop.
Ooh.
And yeah, stay out. Look at that, we're already on part 2. But part 2 is really full of shit. Can't jump upstairs. Well.
Great.
Don't worry, we've got this in place just in case. Let's try a different route. Oh boy, I don't like this. Oh, hi. Oh god, that thing is right there. No.
Oh.
All right. I don't like that guy being there. It's really scaring me from my hitting momentum. Ha-ha! Oh, that's right. I'm suddenly remembering how shitty the stage is.
Oh my god, why though?
This is literally your last gauntlet, though. Well, I take that back. This is your last gauntlet before the boss rush. And cool, I don't have any extra lives. So, we're gonna see how this goes. Climb, please. Not to rush you or anything, Simon, but there's a big spinning ball of blades below us that just seems to keep rising. Oh, come on!
Oh no!
My ankle touched it.
Ah.
We're here. Oh well. Let's use that secret we learned. Just get to the ground. Oh, okay. Don't use those last set.
That was the one that meant instant death. All the rest were fine.
Okay. Look, man, you're just gonna be a jerk. Whatever. We just don't get hit. We'll be fine. All we have to do is cross this bat bridge.
Walking down the stairs into that void, good.
Yeah.
Falling
Falling.
down. Okay.
Too much.
Just so I understand the rules here.
Leave me alone, bats. Whoop. You can't put like a little spring in your step, Simon, huh? Whee! Yeah, luckily, the part 1 of the stage, pretty easy. But they make up for it in the back end. Don't hit me! Ah! We gotta move, Simon. We gotta go. You like have to hit up for it to be like, oh, you want to climb. Got it. Because otherwise, we're just gonna have you drop through these steps. Nope, bad.
Oh boy.
Very bad. Very bad.
Oh boy.
Oh jeez. Okay. I was like thinking that the spike ceiling was further to the right, so I was like, if I start further to the left, I should be fine.
Sure.
Turns out, no. They had thought of that very scenario. Damn it.
Ah.
Whee! Come on! I'm holding up! That's how you climb! Come for me, Spike Ball! Seriously, all Dracula needs to do is just, like, stand in a room surrounded by spikes and be like, what now, Belmont?
Bring it.
What you gonna do? I have these crude stone spikes that you could easily sidestep.
Next, you're gonna tell me that it's silly for Bowser to chill in a room full of the one thing that can kill him, lava.
Yeah.
with, you know, an easily breakable floor.
Why didn't Wily just build Spike Man?
Why doesn't he just make all of his robots out of nothing but whatever those hard hats are made out of? Whoa!
Okay.
The song's got like the hook from Thriller in the very beginning.
Yeah. Ba, 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 ba.
Yep.
Apparently there was like some big IMAX something or other with Thriller, like with the video for it. Like they remastered it or something and showed it in like specific theaters. Oh, of course that's not the end of the stage. Fucking what
Oh
am I
my
supposed to do
God.
there? Guess start further down. Of course.
Wow.
What time are we at? What do we got?
Oh, we got like 10 minutes.
Okay, I think we can do this. I just have to do this right. Not like that. Not nope. Off to a killer start.
Look, man, I've come this far. We need to stay a little late.
We are literally on Dracula's doorstep. Like he can see us from where he is, I'm pretty sure. Keep on running. Whew. This is my no damage run. I'm gonna prove that you can do the staircase without getting hit. Because literally everything that hits you here pretty much kills you. Okay.
Thriller, thriller.
Cause this is Thriller, Thriller, and then it's Castlevania.
It's Castlevania.
Turns out MJ was just a hack.
And nothing's gonna save you from the instant death of spikes.
It's true though, Mike. Ah, no! Stop climbing stairs! I'm trying to move left and right. Ah! Okay. Nothing's hit me yet. Come on. Leg a chicken, leg a turkey, something. Oh, great. Right when I need it. Okay, so we're gonna have to... Nope, can't jump from the top step. Jump! Jump!
Oh, you got this! Yeah!
And we're there. All right. Now, I'm gonna save state.
Yeah!
Because guess what? This boss rush, not a separate stage.
Oh, jeez. That's some hot bullshit. Some person, no, thanks for the 100 bits there.
Woo! Thank you.
Saying some bits to keep this run going.
I'll do everything I can. All right, now we have 4 lives to attempt this, but
Hey, what?
I remember this guy has like a simple pattern once you know it. I feel like it's just you can crouch most of his stuff and just keep him.
Ooh.
Damn it! Ooh. Couldn't make those crosses fast enough.
Crosses.
Aha.
Like what you use against vampires.
Vampire
though. Yeah.
joke. Oh, come on. Okay, I just need to be crouching when he lands. Because if he does that attack, he's got me.
ABC, always be crouching.
Oh! Okay, he's figured out the crouching technique.
You've been using that cheese strat all.
Ah! Oh, come on. Ah! Uh-oh. Simon, please. No!
Oh!
As soon as I was on the other side of that pillar, I knew I had made a dreadful error.
Simon says, "Fuck you."
He's got that weird glow on him. Can't quite piece that together. Oh no! Get out of there! Please no!
No!
What? How is he not dead?
Oh, what the fuck?
He went up and everything!
Hot nonsense.
Alright, last attempt on this continue. If we do this, we will have had to have used a save state. This is always crouching. No! I need to see where he is, then start crouching as soon as I realize I'm on the other side. Don't you fuck this up now! Well, we almost did it.
Hey. Oh no!
Hold on, we didn't save it. I know we didn't. There we go.
Okay.
Whoo! Close one, fellas. That's right.
Draconian, happy subiversary.
Woo! And what a season it's been. Nope. You didn't move. And then you... Sometimes he decides to go on the spot with less space, and that throws me off.
What's wrong, Belmont? I thought you'd skeleton raptor spearman your... Okay, this is really hard to pun, okay?
Don't you get the point?
Perhaps he should try denting your skull.
My skeleton bird beast has to get his beak wet. Nope.
No bones about it. I'd say he's a fine feathered fiend, but skeleton.
See, it's like at the end there, I feel like I get a pattern, and then he switches it up when I'm out of health. Which, hey, you know what? Fine. Some advanced AI routines right there, I'm sure. I hate that, though. Because you slow down a lot when you crouch, so I can't do it early. And then he lands an insta-stabs. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Ah!
Oh. It seems you weren't talented enough.
Damn you, raptor skeleton. Your cutting wit. The true villain. Yeah, there's something in this pattern that I'm mixing up and getting hit one too many times. Not in this round. I say. Yeah, get fucked!
Curse you, bad brain!
That's it on that one. Remember this guy being easy, but I also feel like I had boomerangs for him. Ah!
I mean, I remember lots of things being easy for me. from when
That's
I was a
also
kid.
true. A lot of this game was a lot easier in my memory.
All right, garboys and gargoyles.
Become your redskin variant. First try! Come on, no more extra health. The penultimate boss! Ah.
Scythe to see you.
This fight is going to be the death of me. Ah!
It's Reaper Madness.
For good measure. We're getting so close. It would just feel right. Jeez. I know this guy has a simple enough pattern. It's just remembering it. Okay.
Ooh.
Catches you in like
man.
a gravity thing here, which I remember. I just know that you can. No, I don't want to save it. Nope, that doesn't work. Man, I do not remember how you're supposed to jump over that.
Yeah, that seems rough.
Like I know there is a trick to it. I just can't remember. You might have to get all the way to this block and double jump or something. Oh, I don't remember this move. Touching him with circuits. Okay.
Oh.
Around here, he loses his grasp on you. That's what it is. There's a high one that you don't have to worry about. Okay. I understand how that works now, at least. Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Wowie, for don't let the necrophilia.
Yep, that's a good one. There have been a couple of good ones in the chat.
Yeah, that's right. The key to this guy is just being good at whipping.
He'll cut you down to Scythe.
Oh, I wasn't out of it. I should have save stated with more lives. I realize this now. Damn it, stop throwing shit.
Sintana, and thanks for the 13 months of sub support.
Woo! I hope my pain entertains you. Oh, come on!
Oh.
Alright, I think I got him though. I have this figured out. Okay, did not mean to get that far. Okay, cool. Guess what, sucker? Do it again. Nope. Turn around, please. I got too scared. I thought if I went too many steps further, it'd swing back around on me. I am paint-entertaining. Thank you, Riesling. Better to just do this and wait for him to come down.
Oh, nonsense.
Moves so fast after that. He has like one too many things spinning on stage for me to be able to handle. This is not a design issue. Also, I wonder what child me would think of these save state shenanigans. I doubt I'd be morally against them, let's say. Okay, can't cross there. I wonder if I would just be like, huh, it's so easy now.
Well, I remember those, was a sense of pride on getting one over on the system.
Yes, there was always that too.
I'm remembering that Game Genie commercial with the Bill and Ted wannabes. No, man, we'll tell you when it's game over.
Like, yeah. Another good one.
Is this a former Soviet republic in the mountainous Caucasus region? Because I feel like we're in sickle cell Armenia.
Jeez. Talk about a stretch.
You know you're doing it right when you have to check Wikipedia to make sure you're getting your pun game.
All right, check this shit out. Let's get you stocked up for that last fight. Thank you. Now, the tough part is remembering where the invisible hole is.
Oh, man.
Okay. Nope. Oh, wait. I think it might actually be stairs. Okay, stairs. Oh, but not that part. Now we got it, though. Now we know about this secret. Whoop. Shouldn't be necessary because I remember this fight, especially with these boomerangs. Only his head is hittable, though. Ah. Fuck, I keep forgetting this first. Okay, I know I said it wouldn't be necessary. Oh, that's right. It heals you. Good guy, Joe. Ah. No. Now let's end it where we started. Bring the theme back out. So now his face is all fucked up because I've been hitting him. So look out for his little light pillars. Keeping it close. Take too long to line it up.
There's something really satisfying about that pixel effect when you hit him.
Yep. I greatly agree. Woo! Did not mean to get hit there. Okay, one more pass. That'll do it. Unless he doesn't get hit by these. No, we did it! Oh, that's Castlevania 4!
Get wrecked! Yeah!
You and all of your dirty bats! Fuck you, Dracula! Not a good one for the last pose, but not bad, I guess.
Hey.
Yeah. Argadam, an old dirty bastard. Well, hey, we did it in a single stream. And so Simon looks on at the beautiful castle, at least this monument to O. But yeah,
Well,
basically it starts credits here and just gives you little clips of every stage.
at least no one else will have to go do that in 100 years.
Yeah. Finally, Dracula's done for good.
Yep,
The Belmont line
forever.
can at last rest. There will never be vampires again.
That is, for as much as I make fun of people for caring about the timeline of Zelda, I do appreciate that Link to the Past is always the last one, because
Yep.
at the end, the Master Sword rests
Yeah,
forever.
forever.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's done.
Always done. Someday, well, actually, this will probably never happen because of the way companies work, but I'm just waiting for the Legend of Zelda that's like, no, for real, we're going to get every Link and ever again and ever, and this is just going to be the big mashup of timelines. Crisis on Infinite Earths, here's everybody. But yeah, that's Super Castlevania 4. Look, there's a lot of dumb bullshit in this game,
A little bit.
but I still love it, and still have a lot of fun playing. But thanks everybody for watching. We
Yeah.
did it. We've slain vampires.
Yep. Yep, we did that.
Yeah.
I certainly didn't sit
With
here
your
and
with
drink
your
and-
help, and you at home, we all contributed.
Yeah.
If it weren't for us, Fred Astaire and Paula Abdul would still be running free, happily dancing together. Fortunately, we stopped their souls living in harmony for eternity so that we could kill a vampire.
Look, he probably stole our family's gold or something. I don't know. I don't know what our stake in the...
This damn vampire just keeps waking up, and we won't hear of it. We refuse.
I swear I wasn't trying to make a steak pun there. All right. Night, everybody.
Good night.